Now meme coins, you got guys pumping out stupid stocks that don't mean anything, and then you think about what's really happening on today's market, and you know that it's the 4-year anniversary of the swap. They actually had to swap out the risk from GameStop, if you guys are not familiar with what happened a long time ago. And I sat here and I was thinking and I'm reading and I'm thinking and I'm watching everyone's reaction to today's market action. And to me, it felt calculated. You guys got to remember what world we live in. Somebody was out here saying, hey, Russians were the first to space, but we were the first ones to the moon. We beat them there. And I was just like, we never landed on the moon. Like, I really just came up and said, this is some bullshit. Like, what are your examples? So then I said, okay, I'll play with you. I'll play your game, guys. Everyone wants to prove to me that DeepSeek, is that what it's called? DeepSeek is the new AI model that rivals what ChatGPT is doing and OpenAI is doing and all these other AI models that are built off of billions of dollars of infrastructure and chips. And allegedly, these guys at DeepSeek have done it with older chips for less. And I'm with you. And I'm like celebrating in my head. I'm like, yes, finally somebody comes up with a better plan. And then I start thinking, and maybe I'm crazy, because I can be. But they already had the deleverage priced in from the yen. I think about what Japan's doing by increasing interest rates on Friday. The story dropped Sunday night. It dropped Sunday night. Hey, this is what it is. And the minute the market opened, pre-market, boom, everyone's getting tagged. But the market doesn't come down. Do you guys understand that market breadth is up? And what I mean by market breadth, okay, so that's advancers versus decliners. And 64% of the S&P 500 today traded above their 200-day moving average. That's phenomenal. So you mean to tell me that this run on NVIDIA was calculated and they just backed it out? You can disguise it with, well, China says that they have found a better plan. Everyone sitting on their NVIDIA shares right now, everyone that bought in way at the bottom before the split, and they're sucking out the equity out of it, they're just selling it off, they're going to buy right back in, guys. Now this turns into the pump and dump on you. Retail. I'm sorry, Mojo Loco, if you don't know this trick. I've been here before. But I'm going to learn everything I want to learn about AI, about infrastructure, about chips, about semiconductors. I'm going to learn what it means to tear it down because earnings are this week, guys. And there's one company that won today. There's 3 companies that won, actually. The 3 companies that won were Apple. The other ones were going to be, there was a small no-name company that actually uses DeepSeek. They went up 100% today. And then you had Vail Resorts. Don't let me tell you about Vail Resorts. I already have told you 100 times. Those were the winners today. The losers, NVIDIA, Broadcom, and there was somebody else who lost huge. Well, everybody lost huge, right? Everyone in the semiconductor side. But let's see how big of a news break this really is. Let's hear it from the president himself. I won't play the video. I'll just play the audio.
Particularly in the very near future, we're going to be placing tariffs on foreign production of computer chips, semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals to return production of these essential goods to the United States of America. They left us and they went to Taiwan, which is about 98% of the chip business, by the way. And we want them to come back, and we don't want to give them billions of dollars like this ridiculous program that Biden has. Give everybody billions of dollars. They already have billions of dollars. They've got nothing but money, Joe. They didn't need money. They needed an incentive, and the incentive is going to be they're not going to want to pay a 25, 50, or even 100% tax. They're going to build their factory with their own money. We don't have to give them money. They're going to come in because it's good for them to come in. They're giving them money. They don't even know what they're going to do with it. I had people tell me, we have no idea. We didn't need money. They don't know if they're probably going to use the money to build in other places, other countries. It's a ridiculous plan, very expensive and ridiculous. The only way you'll get out of this is to build your plant. If you want to stop paying the taxes or the tariffs, you have to build your plant right here in America. That's what's going to happen at record levels. We're going to have more plants built in the next short period of time than anybody ever envisioned before, because the incentive is going to be there, because they have no tariff whatsoever. In fact, they have help from us if they build their plant in America.
So that's the gist of it. He's going to put a tariff on all semiconductor chips from Taiwan if you weren't listening. He's going to force you to build your chips here in America. He's going to make you move the business here because we are the customer. We have the product. We have the core product. But what does that do for NVIDIA? Well, believe it or not, guys, NVIDIA had $3.5 trillion front-loaded into that company, while all of Wall Street was in it. But as of tonight, they have lost an official $589 billion of market cap. That is, guys, when we say of market cap, that means that money went somewhere. It just didn't evaporate. Someone took that profit and ran. And if you're still holding NVIDIA and you bought in at 140, you bought in at 130, it's down to the teens, 120. And it's not coming back. But we'll look at that chart too. We'll look at that chart, and you guys can call me Big Brother all you want. Maybe I'm just looking over you and seeing what you guys do, because I read everything. I read it all, guys. And when I go look at charts like this, I'm going to show you a stock right now. I'm going to show you a stock called JG, okay? JG Wentworth at 877-now. This is Aurora Mobile Limited. Aurora Mobile comes out today and says, we use DeepSeek. And it went from being a $6 stock this morning all the way up to $20.94, and now it's at $14.53. Why am I showing you this? Why do I show you where the bodies are buried? Because one of you will take a stab at it. One of you will take a run with it. One of you will go, oh, I got to go catch that. Because you're all the same people. You're the greedy sons of bitches from Wall Street. Or you think you're supposed to make money off of every trade. Oh, that's a trade I need to make. Nope. Stay away. Believe it. Believe me. Fundamentals don't change on companies, guys. Did you see what Ryan Cohen said today, guys? Anybody see what he said? I got to go read it again just to myself. Ryan Cohen, well, first, Larry Chang tweeted 12 minutes ago, right when I started the show. He went ahead and said, this is what makes venture capitalists fun. You're one tech shift away from irrelevance. Isn't that awesome? That whole sector is gone. The VC industry, however, will be just fine. Better, faster, cheaper leads to more investable companies, not less. You know, a lot of people are going to tell you to diversify. And this is why you do it. You can't have all your eggs in one basket. I mean, if you were all invested into NVIDIA, you lost, right, today? No, you didn't. If you were invested in for the last 4 years on NVIDIA, you're up billions, thousands, millions over the last 4 years. But if you would have went and chased it, yes, then you're out. But the mindset here is we don't chase things. We clap and we say, great job. Way to catch that one. Ryan Cohen comes out and he says today, China is building AI faster and cheaper than the U.S. with government support, low cost, and massive data access. Power two, right? Power two. We're talking about energy. And when we talk about energy, we want to talk about Vistra Corp, right? I want to make sure I said it right. And it is spelled VSTRA, Vistra Corp. It's a power company. That's an independent power company. What does that look like to you? It looks like a nosedive. That looks like a falling knife. You guys want to buy this stuff up? Or maybe, or just maybe, they're just pumping the equity out of it. You ever seen that before? You ever just heard like headlines? The old buy the rumors, sell the news? You've heard this phrasing before, right? That's what I see right now. I don't know how legit DeepSeek is. I've seen people try it out right now, and it has like a couple of different variances. Like there's some models here that don't work. If you guys are not familiar with AI, just know you can talk to AI. You can type into it. You can say, "Hey, what is this? Who is Marantz Rantz?" And they're gonna be like, he's tall and handsome, and he's got diamond hands. That's probably what it says about me. But I'm telling you, there's companies out here falling to pieces, and then they pick the pieces up on the after hours. All these companies are green right now in after hours. Let's go ahead and run them down. First one that's green right here, Vista Corp. They're actually 5.4% green in the after hours. Okay. Next one, Mullen Automotive, 0.5 point. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors, 0.5 point. Super Microcomputers, 1.5. Broadband, 2.5. They're all green. Everybody's going green after hours. What's so green about it? Or maybe we can buy some and not affect the price so much. Maybe we can buy in the dark pools. Maybe we can buy after, and it's gonna be okay. Nvidia's up almost 3% right now in the after hours. SoFi. Oh, those earnings came out. They were so good, weren't they? That's what somebody said to me. Somebody said these earnings were so good today. So good that it got pumped before earnings. Earnings comes out and it dropped down on a Monday. It's Monday, by the way. Monday, down 10.5%. That's how good their earnings were. Please, pay attention, guys. We only buy one thing here. Well, that's all I buy. I don't know about you. I don't invest into anything that's not named GameStop. Just know that. I'm 100% GameStop. The VIX, okay, let's talk about this really quick because I think you guys should know this. How do you protect yourself against volatility on the markets? Well, what do? You buy the VIX. Because volatility in the VIX means the markets are selling off, everything's readjusting, so you go buy the VIX. It's up 20% today, right? Wait a minute. And when I say you buy the VIX, you don't just buy the ETF this way. No, you're going to buy contracts. You're going to buy derivatives. You're going to go out there and you're going to try to hit it big for the week. Wait a minute. It's not as volatile as you thought it would be? Well, hold on. The whole world shifted today. Nvidia's gone. It lost $500 billion. You mean it's just another day? This is the VIX on the weekly, just another day. How about on the daily chart? Can't even get back to the levels that it used to be. No? There's no real swing here? Something's not adding up. Something doesn't add up. That's my point. Something doesn't add up, and that's how I'm looking at it. Right here, guys, we drew these lines a while ago. We're still within the weekly. We're still here on the daily, and we're going to have to pick it back up the rest of the week. But if not, if we want to play in the mud, I'm down to buy the mud. I'm down to buy $26 on GameStop every day of the week. If you guys are not familiar, I'm there for it. Let's go ahead and look right now at these charts. Now, that was Trump, my president, my man, who's putting in all the work right now. NVIDIA advances prove you need more chips from NVIDIA. That's what DeepSeek needs. They need more chips. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Who knows? If you guys are watching the show earlier, I got cut off because I had a connection problem. I don't know what happened. And then, of course, while I was gone, Selena Gomez was crying about... You know what I don't understand? Hi, Selena. You get the name. Selena Gomez. I'm Marantz Rico. And, my parents were born in California. My grandparents were born in Texas. They have Hispanic descent, I guess. I don't know. People speak Spanish around me. I don't know. Everybody does. My whole family. But, I'm not heartbroken when non-Americans are getting shipped out. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not crying. But apparently, this goes up in arms. I don't understand it. I don't know why these kids think they need to get in front of the camera either. And I say kids because last time I saw you, Selena Gomez, you were doing something for Disney. I don't even know what is she famous for? What movie was she in that I had to watch? Is there something that I don't know about? She dated Justin Bieber, right? Is she crying because he's going to get deported next? Is that what this was about? JB going back to Canada? Oh, no. No, we can't do it. I'm right, Selena. You should cry a little more. My bad, bros. Anyway, back to the whole JB. He had connections with P. Diddy, right? You guys don't know about the P. Diddy connection? Maybe you guys want to hear the P. Diddy story. Here it goes.
We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates.
It also sounds like these 120 cases are going to be pretty rock solid. He got over 3,000 calls, but so far they have vetted and investigated and corroborated 120 of those. He said that this will not be a class action lawsuit and that each suit will be filed individually over the next 30 days. I'll keep you updated on these because I think there are going to be some big names coming out.
That's the P. Diddy trial.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward.
A lawyer out of Texas named Tony Busby held a press conference yesterday saying that he will be representing 120 alleged P. Diddy victims. 60 of them are female, 60 of them are male, 25 of them were minors, and the youngest victim was 9 years old at the time of his assault. I have a feeling that FBI case is really going to focus on Diddy and not really expose many other people.
So there you go. So they're going after Diddy. And Selena Gomez is crying. This social media shit is unreal. I'm just happy that my president is weaponizing the government against the things that he's claimed he would do, should do for the betterment of us. That's all I want to tell you. I voted for it, so let's let it happen. Let's make it happen. Now, I did see GameStop's post, and I don't want to tell you what it said because it has kind of like a conflicting issue with me. Personally, I can't say anything. I can't speak on it for those of you that know. But GameStop did post and it said to another retail company, it said, do better. That's what it said. And then it said that it will have Pokemon cards coming out real soon. GameStop's going to have Pokemon cards coming out, guys. I'm happy. Guess what? You can't buy them online. You got to go in person. 2 per member. 2 per member. That's what it is. While you guys were gone, some of you, and it says here, we're supporting battling for Pokemon, but not battling over Pokemon. Blooming Waters arrives at GameStop on February 7th with 2 per customer limit. Do better, blank company. That's what it says. I can't do it this way. So I just want to tell you guys a couple things about this, okay? 1, I'm very excited about any launch that GameStop is doing when I'm not around. Well, if they're doing a launch like on a February, that means I'm going to have a good February, okay? Go to the store. I love it. They're going to make you go there because everybody wants to order them online, get them delivered. But no, not these. This is hot to trot. It's an item. It's a guaranteed item to get you in the door. There's another company out there. I want you guys to think about this, okay? Well, something that wants to get you in the door. I'm going to go type it in before I show it to you. It's called Take Two, okay? Take Two interactive software. I want to show you guys something. Take Two interactive. If I'm correct on this, which I should be, this is Take Two. This is their daily chart. Take Two interactive software is the parent company right now making the new Grand Theft Auto. Okay. I'm pretty sure I read this right. So this company that was trading for $90 is now trading for $187, and I think it can go crazy. I don't know much about it. I'm just saying if they are doing the Grand Theft Auto 6, just know what's coming your way, GameStop. Just know what's coming your way, world. I want to go look at the SPY really quick. There's something I want to look at on the SPY. Now, I don't care about all these companies with their DEI fall down. They're all going to fall down on themselves. Let them. I don't care. But here's the SPY down at $5.99 today. $5.99 on the daily. This is the daily chart. And you see all the volume that used to happen on the SPY every day back in 2023? That volume doesn't exist now. Wow. People were buying it, but just yesterday or on Friday they weren't. On Friday, the volume on there was 34 million. Ooh, gross. Gross, 34 million. That's not a lot at all. That was a little bit of volume on Friday. Little bit of volume. 33 was a terrible day, too. That was back at Christmas Eve, a half day. So you mean on a half day, Christmas Eve on the market, they trade as much as on a full day last Friday. No volume on the market. That's crazy talk. I like it. I like all this. I like it that the SPY is trading at all-time low. What I mean by that is volume. The price all-time high. Volume all-time low. What does it mean? It means people are stuck. Stuck in the mud, babe. Wait till earnings happen. It's happening tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. So earnings, it is earnings week for all of Wall Street. Pay attention. Oh, there she is. A face only her mother could love, Selena Gomez. Here's earnings for the week, guys. That is this week. So it's February. What's today? I'm a month ahead. My bad. Let's go back. Here's January. So we're here. We're on the 27th. Okay. So SoFi, AT&T posted good numbers, by the way. So tomorrow, let's go to tomorrow. We're gonna have, before we open, we'll have Boeing. Boeing will have their earnings report before we open. GM will have their earnings report, which I'm excited about. Sure, I am. SAP, don't care. JetBlue, airlines. Royal Caribbean, no. Or is that Royal Crown? I don't know who that is. Royal Caribbean Group, not good. And then Cisco, okay, cool. Now, after we close, Starbucks, babe, I want to know. Stryker, yes. And then Next Tracker, and the last one is Chubb Limited. So Starbucks after we close tomorrow, but before we open the market, so it'll be Boeing. So when you wake up, Boeing will have a number. But it's Wednesday, that's a big day. ASML, down 5.5% today, lost $42 a share today, down to $6.90 a share. T-Mobile was green, ADP was green, Supermicro is, what is that? What the hell? Am I reading that right? MSCI. Okay, no, is up. Green again today. NASDAQ is up. Okay, who cares? It's after we close. There we go. So Tesla down today, 2.5%. Microsoft was down 2%. Meta was green. You know why Meta's green, guys? These are the three big monsters. Those are three big, huge, mega cap companies. I want you guys to think about the Mag 7. Like, do some thinking for a second, guys. Like, who's in the Mag 7? Like, the number one company right now is Apple. They actually produce these phones. I don't know if you guys know about them, smartphones. It's the number one technology, like, number one instrument of your lifetime. This damn cell phone that does everything. That's Apple. Apple should be the number one company in the world. And the software within it, right? The apps and the software and remember, there's computers everywhere in this world. And they're all run by a company called Microsoft. So Microsoft should be one of the top companies in the world. These are inventions, right? Then you also have Amazon, the company that sells everything, and you buy it and you shop and you do all of this. But Amazon's making chips. You actually have a company like NVIDIA. It's a chip designer, whatever the hell they're doing. And last I checked, just help me out here, guys. NVIDIA is $1 trillion company. All the demand in the world, but no supply. NVIDIA, if I wanted to get a graphics card for my computer, I got to go far and wide. I can't. If I want to get an iPhone, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I want to use Windows. And when I use Windows, what's the number one search engine? Search engine is Google. Google is search. Oh, my God. Yes. I use Google. I don't even say search. I just say I use Google. It's just like Windex. You don't say I need some glass cleaner. You say, I need some Kleenex. That's the brand. I need Google. I need search. Google owns YouTube. Hi. That's my boss. AdSense. A whole bunch of other companies. Google's massive. What I'm trying to find out is, what the hell's NVIDIA? Hold on. Don't fight me. Don't fake it with me. I know they make GPUs and CPUs and a bunch of bullshit. But it wasn't up until 2 years ago that their market cap went from being $200 billion company to a $3 trillion company. If you don't think there's money to pump out of that, you're crazy, guys. You're crazy. Companies don't transition that fast, and they don't know how to sustain it. Those executives sold off all of their shares. Every single board of director started selling shares last year when they saw these massive numbers come across the desk. And it was because Wall Street started pumping this company with other AI companies. This is a bubble, self-induced. But now they're divesting out of it. They're literally rolling out of it in front of you with a headline with some bullshit just to tell you DeepSeek. Yeah. Maybe they can do it for cheap. Maybe it's not as great. But I better see everybody follow the line. But before you tell me how great a company is and what they do, those Mag 7 companies, Mag 7 they have tremendous influence on the world with their inventions and their products. NVIDIA, 2 years ago, you wouldn't know shit unless you were trying to play Fortnite and you're trying to stream it. That's the only thing I see it happening for me. I don't, Meta's real. Meta is social media. Facebook, biggest shit ever. Ran the whole world for 12 years. And guess what? Beyond just the 12 years, they're pumping out, they thought they were going to do 50 billion on CapEx for AI. No, they're doing 65 billion. They even did more than what the street said. And you know what, guys? Earmarking $65 billion tells you that they just might get it right. They're going to pay for it. They're going to overspend for it. But look at how massive they are. These are the reasons I love my investment called GameStop. Because out of all these headlines and sensationalization and the manipulation of people, they'll put the blame on just a little Reddit dude, a little YouTube guy, a couple of articles, clicks and views, whatever. Nope. Nobody goes looking at GameStop saying, or at NVIDIA saying, what the hell, man? I lost all my life savings. No one's doing that today. I didn't see a crying CEO on TV. I didn't see a crying hedge fund. I didn't see manipulation and stop of the markets. No, I saw them roll out of one position and roll into the next and took everybody's money. They don't care. This is what's really happening today. It's a complete, Kaiser Soze moment. They want you to believe what's on the board. They just walked away with $600 billion. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. For those who know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know, then maybe you live in a box. Or maybe you don't understand. Maybe you're watching the NFC Championship, the AFC Championship, and you're mad that the refs didn't get the calls right. Could you imagine getting mad at sports? And, that's your whole identity? You walk around town with jerseys and hats, and you cheer on losers that only have a longevity, who are awesome and great. Man, I heard myself earlier about Kobe Bryant, and I had to, step back and be like, no, I really like Kobe. No, it's tough, bros. I can't. My favorite football player of all time is Tony Romo. Tony Romo. The guy didn't win shit, but he was great. I love him. He won a lot. What are you talking about? He won division titles. He did the best he could do with what he had. But I can't be out here giving up my whole day. Guys, I remember when I was young, I used to miss work to watch a football game. Oh, my God. I'd miss a meal. I'd break up with the girl to go to a football game and watch a game on TV. It was a lot I would do back in the day. Oh, no. The world stopped. Don't talk, the game's on. And then I had a bad day after they'd lose. I'd pound the doors. Oh, no. Bitch, I hope they lose. Tired of seeing these damn things on TV. Who's watching the Super Bowl? Not me. I'll be at work. I don't care. 2 bits. True shit. Ugh. Round tripping. Chips are antiquated. GameStop is fresh. Let me tell you about GameStop, bros. Dude, that number is going to be massive, huh? GameStop annual report is going to come out in March. And I couldn't be more happy. I think the biggest takeaway for me in seeing these events happen, people invest for catalysts. They invest for macro trends and macro events, right? To give you an example, the Fed raises rates, right? Or this downturn on the economy and we're in a recession. Those would be macro trends. And that's where you try to defend your position and try to protect it. But you know what you don't see, guys? You don't see that happening today. Like this event that happened today for everyone to lose massive amounts of wealth or someone to gain, right? The transfer of wealth. This was like an orchestrated event. This was calculated, like I told you, but it was just one security. It literally was one thing. It was DeepSeek takes out semiconductors. DeepSeek takes out AI. No. They finally fleshed out all the profit that they made, and they took it. They got to unwind it and put it elsewhere. Guys, if you don't know that we're flat, look at this right here. The Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 today went flat, and you went in at what, 0.96 down. You're down not even 1% on the Russell 2000. Traded right at the 50-day moving average. And you know what? And I'll even give you one right here on value. Value stocks themselves. You want to talk about rotation? Up 1% on value within the S&P 500. iShares S&P 500 Value ETF IVE. So what are all these trends and why are they trade this way? But when all I look at is GameStop and I say, "Oh, they're right on par. They're doing their thing." They were down 80 cents today. Whole market crashing? Nope. Just one stock. This is not a macro event. That's my point. This is not one of those things that you need to prepare for. And so for people to have this leverage, the leverage would be on the market, right, itself. The leverage would be I have to have puts. I have to have calls on the VIX. You deleverage, right? You have to have some fail-proof way. No. Nobody went running for the woods. No one. What's going on? I saw people on TV today say, "I'm still buying Nvidia," and they're gonna go buy it back at 119 and 120. They're gonna buy that shit all the way back up. Well, they better hurry because February is almost here. And if you don't know what February is, that's when they have to announce their earnings, and so do semiconductors, supermicrocomputers. Supermicrocomputers has to announce their earnings. And I'll tell you that story another day, but I already did, didn't I? Haven't we already beat that over the head? If you haven't, if you don't know, you should watch the show more. Speaking of watching the show, how many guys caught the fact that somebody sent me this, they sent me this post on Twitter, and it said that GameStop was being sued. So you know what your boy did. Hi guys. So it looks like someone's trying to sue GameStop. I had to call. They may have violated some state laws, it says. So like any good GameStop investor, I'm curious about the fraud that they're claiming. This lawyer here, this Amber. Tom Kennedy. I need to call Tom Kennedy. Oh, we're calling back.
Reached the New York office of Glancy. Link. Press 5.
Who 5?
For Jane
There
Your call is being transferred.
Tommy.
Please hold.
Hi, this is Tom Kennedy.
Hi, Tom Kennedy. My name is Marantz, and I read something in the Business Wire, and I'm an avid GameStop investor, and I'm curious about the investigation and or possible violations of state laws.
Yeah, we were investigating GameStop. Let me just bring it up real quick because we got a few of these going at the same time.
Bros, it sounds like he's getting something taken care of. Woo! Some filet. I don't know what to say. I can't say the words, but I'm just saying Sounds like he was out there, busy.
Yeah, this one was about, it was because they had an improper provision in their certificate which required that a director may be removed only for cause, and by a vote of 80% of the shareholders. And since GameStop's a Delaware corporation, they have to follow Delaware law, and this provision is illegal under Delaware law because, excuse me, you don't need any reason to remove a director under Delaware law, and you only need a majority of shareholders, not 80%. However, right now, GameStop, we're kind of like putting this one on hold. It's not something that we're pursuing anymore at this time because I think they're either, I actually forget why. But,
okay, well, I mean, I just saw this article. Came out 13 days ago, so 12 days ago. So I'm trying to, that fast?
In between then and now, something happened to make our case, not viable, but I forget what. I don't think it was anything, serious, with the company or anything.
So here's my thing, right? So I don't know what board of directors they're talking about because I'm pretty familiar with the board of directors.
It's not any it wouldn't be any particular board of director. We're just asking
in general a possible violation. Okay, cool. And it's only the state of Delaware, but you guys are in New York, so you guys just it's almost this is what it feels like. Like GPM is being like ambulance chasers. Like they're just looking for shit to sue for. Am I correct on that?
Well, I mean, that's one way of looking at it. Another way is they do have something illegal in their certificate, which could end up hurting shareholders down the line. And we're just seeing if anyone wanted to file a lawsuit.
Have you ever looked at the stock and see how it performed over the last year?
I mean, that's irrelevant to us.
I know, but you're saying it could hurt shareholders. Like, what would be beneficial for us as shareholder? A fiduciary duty, to do the right thing when no one's watching for the company. And I think for shareholders ourselves, for our complaints or our concerns would be if the company's, fraudulent. I would anticipate you guys would be looking at companies like NVIDIA, Super Microcomputers, Mullen Automotive, Carvana, the other companies that are actually committing crimes in partnership with private equity.
That's something we do also, but this is a different type of case that we handle.
Well, I'm happy that it's not going through.
We handle. All right, that's fine.
I mean, it's so fitting that the actual, the law firm is called Glancy, and if I read that right, is that Porngay and Murray? Is that how you pronounce it? I think Porngay and Murray. So Glancy, Porngay, and Murray are out here, and this guy answers the phone, deep breathing. I mean, I don't know what he was doing, but I'm not even assuming. I'm just because I got you. Hey, Tom. Whenever we talk on the phone, just remember, okay? You're whispering a lot, man. You need to speak up. All right, grow a pair. Whenever you want to go after GameStop, grow a pair. Remember that. Peace.
Oh yeah, you're.
Yeah, he was going to tell me something. I bet he was. Oh, I'm so scared. No, the lawsuit's not going through. What? What do you know? Tom Kennedy, get a life. GPM, stop chasing ambulance. You know what it is. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop. GameStop, I'm still around, millionaires. Peace. Yes, I am. Thank you guys so much for that. If you were here during that time, I don't know if you guys were here. You know what, guys, what do you guys do all day? I read my Twitter feed, and then I go, wait a minute, I got to call this guy. Then I record it, and I'm like, all right, I'll make a video. What do you do all day? Why am I the only guy calling? Why am I the only guy putting them on blast? You guys need to help me out here. I can't be doing this all by myself. I've been holding up this damn stock for years. 4 years to be counting. By the way, tomorrow the 4-year anniversary of the stock market halting GameStop, along with 8 other securities that we want to talk about. And I'll tell you why they did it. And it's not what you think. Back in 30 minutes. No, I'm not going to. There's no commercial break. What the hell, guys? Let me tell you guys, okay? The reason why they stopped this damn market, they were going to lose. And I'm not talking about the whole world was going to crumble. We're talking about some guys who own media, some guys who actually manipulate news, private equity, lose a couple of $billion. A couple of $billion. That's what the whole, we're making movies, documentaries, trying to trash my life, follow me around with cameras, record me while I'm at work. That's what the hell you guys are mad about? A couple of $billion? Nvidia just lost $500 billion today. And I don't see shit happening. Was it orchestrated? All that, and I didn't get doxxed until I said Bed Bath & Beyond's going gone. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I'll never forgive you, Meltdown. Never. You guys try to walk in here and be buddies with me. That shit don't work. Go right out with PP Seeds and his meme coin. He's going to charge you for. Unbelievable. Marantz, ask. So y'all are ambulance chasers? And dude says, yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Exactly. I called him out for what it was. They're probably Diddy lawyers, bro. Yes, without a doubt. So did he give you a pill? Or did you take it willingly? Or did you... Well, what were we doing there at 2 a.m? A record deal? Never. Why don't you just sing on YouTube like everybody else and get discovered? Oh, wait. Because Scooter Braun might call. Oh, you don't know about Scooter Braun? You know the guy who discovered Justin Bieber on YouTube? Then convinced him to come on over with his mom, Patty, brought him over to Atlanta to sign him to a record deal that probably wasn't so good. The same Scooter Braun that owns the originals and went ahead and bought out the whole catalog of Taylor Swift. The same Scooter Braun that sold it to private equity and the Carlyle Group. The same Carlyle Group and private equity that now promotes Taylor Swift to say that she's the greatest artist of this century and or of this decade for all the little girls who are fanning over her. None of them were even born when her songs came out. They weren't fans of hers. Nobody was. Justin Bieber was 10 times bigger. So was Drake. So was Rihanna. But all of a sudden, Taylor Swift is the best musician ever. You know why? Because private equity owns the media. And they print it up that way. And then you read it and you believe it. And then you buy it because your kids read it and they believe it. And they want tickets. And then they put a price on it. And who owns the masters? Not Taylor. She tried to re-record them. Private equity bought them. Thanks, Canada. Then you got to think about the bigger picture. Private equity owns the NFL. Oh, you didn't know this part? They get to buy into NFL teams up to 10, 20%. Who bought the Commanders for a record high $6 billion? Oh, Josh Harris, Apollo, private equity. But they own the NFL, right? Gary Gensler, the former head of the SEC, negotiates TV deals for the NFL. You guys don't know about this part? Just me? Who owns the NBA? Who owns the NFL? Private equity. Right? So next thing you know, Taylor Swift starts dating an NFL guy. That NFL guy just happens to win the Super Bowl. It's the number one thing. Now we're all watching. Oh, they're going back, by the way. It's not rigged. Bro, I can connect dots till the day I drop. I don't live in the world you live in. I don't watch TV. I don't read the news like you. Oh, I read it, and then I read it. Oh, am I wrong? Hold on. Somebody stop me. Somebody strike me down with lightning if I lie. Hold on. My track record is impeccable. My win rate, if we were playing Call of Duty, my KDR would be like, I don't know, 20-1. My bad. 25-1. Because I'd call in the nuke every time. That's how great it is for me on picking stocks and picking leaderships and telling you what companies are going bankrupt, which ones are not going to make it, which ones are going to make it. GameStop. I didn't just stumble into this shit. I've been studying, kids. While you're sitting there watching South Park, watching Futurama, watching American Dad, I don't know what other cartoons you watch. Maybe you still watch the Flintstones. Maybe you think these fools really do run around on their bare feet. They got you believing that shit too, don't they? I'm sorry. I'm just here. What were you doing at 2 a.m? Just going blind, sir. You already know. Anyway, what's happening on the markets this week? Who cares? I own GameStop. I want the whole markets to burn. LA already did. North Carolina already drowned. Here we go. Let's get ready for some more burn. Some more churn and burn on the markets. Let's blame everyone. Remember what I told you guys. Trump comes in, you're looking for some pain. You're looking for some real pain, and they're ready to blame somebody for it. February 1st is almost here, guys, and that's the deadline for tariffs if they do come into play for Canada, Mexico, China, whoever. China. I don't care who they go on. Instead of paying federal income tax, Trump believes that the world should pay us a tax for all the goods and services we provide. I tell you, it was mind-boggling. It was mind-boggling being in the military at a young age, traveling the world, and understanding and realizing that I was traveling for free to me. Somebody was paying for that travel. Taxpayers. This is why whenever someone tells me, thank you for your service, do you know what's the first thing I tell them? I say, thank you for paying taxes. Don't thank me for my service. Thank you for paying taxes. Because we defend the world, we protect the world, and we outspend the world. The top 23 budgets, surplus budgets for defense spending, are allies. So what the hell are we all spending so much money for if we're all allies? With the exception of China, we outspend everyone. The hell are we spending for? Can't we have somebody pay us for the security? I'm with you on this one. I've been there. It was amazing. Amazing, bros. You know what they call it whenever you're in another country and you want to get married? Like, I actually got married in a foreign country. Like, you guys ever say, I want to buy a house in that country? You'd be like, I can't because I don't know the language. I don't know the people. I don't know if I could trust them. Do I really own it? Was that paperwork real? Like, you don't know. That's why I can't go to Mexico and buy something. I got friends that go, I own a beach house in Ensenada. I said, do you? Who owns that shit? The cartel walk over and take it. No. You go to the embassy. You go to the embassy and they declare that U.S. territory, and you sign on the dotted line in front of a witness, and now you're married. So we got U.S. territories in foreign countries called the embassy? You learn a lot. You learn about traveling on orders. You learn what that means and how much power you really have when you go through customs, when you're flying business or economy. You take all that for granted when you're at a young 20-year-old age, 18, 19, and you're being in the military during wartime. 9/11 happened. Changed the whole dynamic of what you do in your theater. So when I invest money into this market, I take into consideration all of it. All of it. I went to the GameStop website, and I applied for multiple positions. True story. I wanted to know the process. You see, I used to do recruitment advertising. I used to work for Gannett, USA Today, Cribbler.com, and I was a senior executive for recruitment advertising. It's how you hire someone. And I wanted to know the process that GameStop goes through when they're hiring. So I filled out the whole thing. I didn't do John Doe. I did my name. I did me. I did my resume. I did everything. I want to know what it's about. How do they hire? How do they fire? I want to know everything. I want to know this company inside and out. I go and ask multiple people that I know who holds the commercial contracts with GameStop, and I want to know the structure of them. So I ask. I say, excuse me, you guys manage this? Good. What's the structure? How many years is this lease? Oh, these are not going out of business? No, they're good till 2028. Okay, cool. They're going to renegotiate then. Like, if you're not doing the due diligence on your investments, I'm sorry for you. Maybe you just buy the chart. Maybe you just buy the line. That's it. I buy the print. That's it. The tag. Whatever's coming out. I'm going to bet the tape. You guys know what that means? The trades that are coming in. Yeah. There's YouTube channels like that, guys. And they lose a lot of money doing that shit. None of them are successful. None of them. You always got to ask yourself where they came from and why they do it. The ones that are afraid to show their face, the ones who do voiceover videos, the guys who don't tell you what they're invested in and don't show you their portfolio, don't show you the trade. Nope. I call bullshit. The ones that charge you for the info, that's even bigger bullshit. Hold on. I'm a man of the people. I want people to win. I want people to do what I do, maybe. Why would I charge you? I don't understand it. The Bible's free. Trust me, go to a church, they'll give you one. I'm giving you the Bible on investing. You don't think so? You don't think we're real on this shit? You don't think we actually know what we're doing? I'm going to show you something. Okay? For all of you doubters out there that don't understand just how great these investments are that we're sitting on, I want to pull up my account. When I pull it up, you'll know. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, and I'm going to show you some. And by the way, just so that we're clear, it's one of my accounts. Yes, I've been accused of hiding my retirement account from you guys, which is crazy. It's like, yeah, I have a retirement account just like everybody else. Shut up. Dude, you know what happened to me? Why is it not? It's not showing. I want to see the summary. It's not giving me there it is. There's the summary. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Hey, by the way, they tell me trades came back. I didn't see them. Did you see them? I didn't see them. Balance details. Why is it not showing me? You know how it always shows you like what you are? Man, it'll show you like you're up by X amount, right? Watch. Where is it at? I want to see like what I'm up, like percentage-wise on my whole portfolio. I thought I could hit it. Man, Aurora was up 141% today. Oh my God. Put it all in there. Dang it, man. Where is it? It says get your details here. I don't want that. I don't want that either. I just wanted to say like you're up 97% this year. Oh, there's something else I want to show you too, guys, before I show you it. I'm going to show you that. Oh, there it is. Found it. Right there, guys. Found it. Wrong click. Found it. Okay, so here's an account that I have my GameStop shares in. And right here, it's going to tell you your 1 year return. You know, we don't know what we're doing here, guys. The S&P 500, that index that everybody trades off of, buy the index. Can't win, can't lose. Unless your name is Ken Griffin, who only came out 15% ahead this year. So what did he do? He had to give all his money to his investors and say, here you go. Because all he had to do was put his money in the S&P 500. He would have made 27%. Easy win, right? GameStop, 4 times that, 97% and counting. 97% and counting. It's actually going to be amazing over here when it was down at like $10 a share. Oh, we're going to be up 300%. You guys, I'm telling you, 200%. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Because, you try to tell these kids what it is. They don't listen. 97% increase on my position this year. What a great year. We'll go to the next year. How about that? How about we do next year too? I'm excited. The things I wanted to show you it was in our Discord that I posted it. Let me go bring up Discord real quick. Discord, boom. So here's our Discord. By the way, it's free and it's completely free. It always will be, by the way. But there's this little passage that I clipped out of this video that I was watching. I was actually watching a video from Yahoo Finance. And it said it right here. Look at this, guys. Can you guys see that? If you guys can't see it, I clipped it. This video from Yahoo Finance, it has 1.3 million followers, by the way, on YouTube. 1.3 million followers on YouTube. Could you imagine if I had 1.3 million followers? Do you know how many views you would have a video? Oh, by the way, this one was posted 10 hours ago. Only has 751 views. 10 hours ago, only 751 views. Yet they have 1.3 million subscribers. That just might be bots, right? Okay, I'll play your bullshit, Yahoo Finance. But the biggest part about Yahoo Finance was this video was about DeepSeek. This video was about NVIDIA and DeepSeek. Okay? The market today. Look at what they hashtagged. Yahoo Finance, recession, Bitcoin, Yahoo Finance, recession, Bitcoin, Biden, stock market, coronavirus, meme stocks, Fed, Yahoo Finance, investing, stock market, and crypto. Those are the hashtags they used when doing a video about the markets today. Meme stocks? What the hell would you put that on there for? Bitcoin? Crypto? Biden? Recession? I don't understand. Coronavirus? The Fed? These were your hashtags? What algorithm were you guys trying to provoke with that one, Yahoo? Because you're not getting me. I've been here too long. I know what I'm looking at. All 85 chapters in Bible and investing. There you go. Yahoo say NVIDIA is a meme stock. Pretty much. Well, guys, it's been real. I'm sorry that the live stream this morning got cut short, and I know this one went the full length. Oh, we got 5 free memberships somewhere while I was talking. I didn't even see the 5 free memberships from the channel. Who was it? Abe. Abe, thank you so much for supporting the channel the way you do. To everyone out there, thank you for all the love and support of the channel. I don't know what else to tell you other than that, just that we're awesome. Rico Knows was here. That can't be my real bro. My bro was what? My bro, you guys caught my bro. Oh, Rico got caught. Oh, my God. Rico got caught. There it is. Bro, this is the best day ever. Yo, Reek, I got your ass. Oh, they caught you, bro. Oh, man. Look at that guy is blocked and banned from my channel. That guy can't even hang out. But, hey, bro, I love you, man. I miss you all the time. I'm gonna get on the game. I'm gonna play with you in a bit. But shout out to you. Take care of my dad when he's traveling. My dad's traveling. Tomorrow is my father's birthday, and tomorrow my father turns 63 years old, or young, and I'm just happy that he's still around. I love that man. He's been so much to me over all these years. He's helped me out and he never asked for anything. So the best I can do is give him a ride to the airport. That's the best I can do. I wonder if there's any more other headlines. I'm trying to think if there's any other headlines I got to get on to you guys right now before I get the hell out of here. DeepSeek, like I said, I think it's a misdirection. I think it's just misdirection. I'm not saying that they don't have a great business model and or a large language learning models. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the transition from Chinese tech stocks to be underperforming the whole time and then to come out and be on top, and you see the transition, right? You see the Alibaba, you see every Chinese company today was on Cloud 9 because of one announcement, as they called it. But for me personally, no. I want to see how the earnings come out. I want to see if people are still committed, and I also want to tell you that the NVIDIA transition netted $2.5 billion worth of profits to the insiders, to the actual board of directors and insiders of NVIDIA. They have pocketed $2.5 billion of value and revenue off of those shares. If you guys as shareholders think that's okay, if you think that that's telling you something about this company, it's just telling you they've hit the mark. They've hit the all-time high. I don't think there's any more contracts coming through. I don't think they can lie much longer. I think that it'll all come falling down eventually. But if you don't know that story, if you don't know that tagline, then you haven't watched me long enough. Okay? Supermicro Computers has a couple of more weeks, and then it's cooked. Other than that, I just want to say to my pops, I'll take you to the airport when I see you, pops. I love you, and happy birthday to old school. You know who it is. Everybody else out there, we got to play what we call the best songs ever, right? On my way out. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys need me, you know where to find me. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace. And yes, indeed. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Don't worry. I know that the game is not showing, but it will show once I figure it out. I don't know where it's at. I thought it was here. Who knows? Why is it not showing? I'm gonna figure it out right now. Just give me a second. Ooh, not good. My computer is lagging. What the hell just happened? How's it lagging? My computer is a monster. And it can't. What happened? I must have hit something. Oh no. 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 Catch up, game. The game can't catch up to itself. Oh no. Why is my Windows tripping? There we go. Come on, man. Come on, man. This sucks. Yep. Look at the lag. What? How? How's it lagging? What the hell's going on here? What the hell is going on? Bro. I have like the best computer of all time. And oh man, I gotta play catch up now. Okay, finally. Alright, hold on. And I want to know why it's not showing though.
Justice by law or by sword.
Oh, I gotta pay attention. Hold on. Okay. So. Okay, so. Oh, man. I gotta think. Divine, so. Yeah, I'll show the game right now once I figure out why it's not showing. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, leave that there. Okay. Now, why is my game not showing? That's what I really want to know. Okay, that one's showing. Why is it showing me the load screen? It should be that. And look, I tried it again, and now it's, oh my God. Figure it out, bro. Figure it out. Warlord Vanguard, don't even care. Okay, what's the... Close that out. Why is it not showing the game? You know what I'll do? I know what it is. Delete. And boom. Did that work? Nope, that still didn't work. My God. That didn't work either. None of my windows are up. Like, bro, I'm trying. Okay. So let's put that one away. I don't even care. You say round 5 or level 5? Stage 5, okay. Cool. Okay, now let me see. Why wouldn't it? How about this? Does it at least show that? Then I know it's nothing. All right, whatever. Wow. Wow.